Western Mass News is your vaccine authority, folks. So this morning, we're getting some answers to your questions at home about taking painkillers just before and or after getting a COVID-19 vaccine.
And we spoke with a local doctor to find out what's recommended.
Taking medicine to prevent or reduce symptoms from the COVID-19 vaccine is not recommended by health experts.
You don't need to take and load up on anti-inflammatory medications like Motrin or Aleve, ibuprofen before your vaccine just because you're concerned about a sore arm or some symptoms that may come from the vaccine itself.
Chief Medical Officer at Mercy Medical Center, Dr. Robert Roos, says there's no scientific evidence either suggesting certain medications could reduce the possibility of side effects.
Don't take those medications in large doses right before unless it's something you normally take. It's okay to take them afterwards if you're experiencing some symptoms.
Dr. Roos tells Western Mass News if an individual does take painkillers on a daily basis, it's fine to continue unless your healthcare provider says otherwise. However, a recent article published by the Associated Press suggests taking painkillers could diminish the immune system response to the vaccine. But that's something Dr. Roos disputes.
I think it's a very low likelihood that taking an anti-inflammatory medication like ibuprofen or Motrin at routine or low doses before a vaccine would have any significant impact on your immune response or creating protection to COVID in the future.
So if you do experience side effects after receiving the shot, Dr. Roos says it's perfectly fine to take painkillers. But he does say you may want to talk to your doctor beforehand if you're being treated for cancer or taking high doses of steroids.
If you're taking those medicines or you're under treatment with chemotherapy or other agents for cancer, I would encourage you to speak to your oncologist or hematologist about that because they may want to time your vaccine a little bit differently.
Otherwise, he says there's no medications currently being flagged for individuals before or after getting a COVID shot.
We've administered these vaccines now to over 145 million people all across the United States. And, the evidence is just so strong that it can be taken. There really aren't any reasons for the vast majority of people why they can't take it in concert with all their regular medical care.
Now, Dr. Roos further says there are very few things people need to worry about when getting the coronavirus vaccine, and there is a good process currently in place to assess any risks that could be associated with getting the shot.